Now that total amount, drum roll please, Katie. Looks like winter has found Queensland. Woo! Gee, it was chilly last night. It's great to sit around a fire. We're on a friend's property. This place is not only stunning, but it's empty. And I tell you what, when you find these hidden gems and you're able to pull up at camp and really just have the run of the place, we love that. There's nothing better. And there is thousands of these sort of properties out around Australia, and we're excited to say that we are about to hit the road again. We are heading west out to Birdsville to listen to a little bit of True Blue with John Williamson and his concert out there. So if you're out there, make sure you come and say hi. But we are excited to be doing that and to be hitting the road and then chasing that sun north and hopefully getting a lot more of this fine weather, but in warmer conditions. Okay, this is the episode that we have been hounded about bringing you, and it is the costs. Okay, what does a dream setup rig like this, the LandCruiser 300 series, actually cost? So we've broken it down into 10 key areas and grouped them together to try and give you the actual figures, the numbers behind a build like this, and then also what we've insured it for and why. So let's just start first of all with the actual vehicle itself. It is a LandCruiser 300 series. This is a brand new vehicle, however, it's a 2023 GXL model. Don't let the GR grille fool you. That's me faking a GR Sports wish list. Not really, I just love the Toyota badge, and so that's why that grille is actually on this car, but it is a GXL. Now this vehicle was quite unique. It was in fact the test vehicle for JMACX to do their suspension, their 4.2 tonne GVM suspension upgrade, and then also the new federally approved 4-tonne tow capacity. Now, I did get quite a few comments that were, you know, what are you, mate? What are you doing? Why would you tow 4-tonne with this particular rig? At no point did we say we're towing 4-tonne. Our van is 3.5 tonne, and we actually said that in the video. So for those keyboard warriors out there, make sure you watch the full episode and you'll get the full details before commenting. For those who have supported us, it has been phenomenal, specifically there at the Caravan in Queensland Super Show last week. The absolute joy in you sharing our journey with us and being supportive of the decisions that we're making that we feel are right for our family. Thank you. And look, we'll say it again, this is not the best fit for everyone. It's certainly not one size fits all. This is a cumulative 6 years almost of traveling full-time around Australia, initially in a completely on-road setup and then a semi-off-road setup, and now with the off-road combo there with the Zone RV and the 300, we feel that this is the perfect blend for us. So let's get into it. It's a 2023 GXL LandCruiser 300. Now, the vehicle was the test vehicle for JMACX, and so it had the suspension kit fully already on it when we purchased it at 1,000 kilometers in. Now, that total cost for us was $146,500. That includes roughly $30,000 of JMACX kit. Okay, that is exactly what we paid for this vehicle when we purchased it. Now from there, we actually wanted to include the JMACX Alpha electric shocks, okay? And so the existing majority of the kit in the suspension was already there, but to have access to an in-car digital display and the ability to adjust through soft and hard across those shocks, we felt was a luxury, but something that would certainly benefit our travel. So we added those in as well. Now, it's good to keep in mind that this JMACX kit is post-registration. We do not work with JMACX. I know there's plenty of comments there that suggest that we do. We don't. Now, the rest of the vehicle comes in this order. We've got $146,500 for the vehicle. We then had $2,500 for the electric Alpha suspension, the Method wheels and the Toyo tyres. Now the vehicle came with row wheels and mud terrain, and they were 35-inch tyres, but not the right fit for our family. And certainly the audible sound, the extra fuel economy that you lose by having those larger tyres, and just the overall look really didn't fit what we're after. We love the Method race wheels. We love the look of those wheels on this vehicle. And the Toyo tyres became one of those major discussion points with Bodie McCormack and his team. Having been in the tyre industry for 75 years, his family, I trust his opinion, and these have been awesome. As far as feeling comfortable as we're driving, but also the audible noise greatly reduced, so which is perfect for us because we do film a lot in the vehicle as well. And not to mention, there will be fuel savings. All right, that came in at $5,500 for the Method wheels and Toyo tyres. Now look at the bar work around this vehicle. Razzler, Australian owned, Australian operated, manufactured in Melbourne. This is an awesome story. Rob and his family, which if you look at Razzler, there's Rob and then his wife's name and then the kids' names after it are the initials that make up Razzler. But hang on a second, I think he's had another 4 kids. I believe that Rob has now got 9 kids. And so if you don't want to just support an Australian manufacturer, well, at least support Rob and feeding all those mouths. Mate, what are you doing? He's an incredibly jolly guy as well, I have to say, for someone who would have a lot on his plate outside of manufacturing and then all those mouths. Mate, thank you. Your products are amazing. And of course, we want to support an Aussie family and an Aussie business like yours. Now, if you look at the bar work around this vehicle, everything came from Razzler. And that also includes the bash plates underneath the vehicle, also from Razzler. But the only thing that Razzler doesn't do are roof racks. Every bit of bar work around this car is from Razzler, including the paint work, which was done by McCormacks in-house. We've got the bull bar, the Dallas bar on the front. We've got the side steps, the rock sliders and the rails. Then we've got the rear bar with the single driver's side wheel mount, and then also the twin jerry cans with the drop-down table on the passenger side. Looking at all of that, plus the paintwork, $12,000. Then we come to the roof rack. Now the roof rack, as you would have seen if you've watched the 3-part series up till now, was zero cost, okay? And that is because it is a prototype. A good mate of mine and Bodie's there at McCormacks had a new product after being in the business for 25 years working in Toyota engineering, Rhino rack engineering. He's also at Zone doing some engineering there as a consultant, and now has, after years of bringing this together, gone out on his own to create his own brand of very stylish, very efficient roof racks. We think that this is going to be a winner. So we will test this not only from a capacity and weight rating perspective, but also really just to see how it goes out there in real world, full-time operating environments. So keep your eye on that. I'm sure that they will be in market soon. I know he's already signing deals with manufacturers to get this to market, but awesome job there. We love the roof rack, so that zeroes out. But when we look at all of the accessories on the roof, okay, this includes all of the light force lighting. We're also going to include the Beast lighting from Light Force, which is on front of the Razzler bar there. Now, again, the reason why we stuck with Light Force, Australian owned and operated company down in South Australia, Australian manufactured. I mean, it's a no-brainer to us. If you can support Aussie brands, you should, especially if the quality's there and the history's there to back it up. And that's exactly what it is with Light Force. Most of you would know that we have run the Light Force lights on the 79 for the 3 years before the 300, and perfect setup there. So we've stuck with tried and trusted products there from Light Force. We've got the Bush Company awning. Again, we ran that also on the 79. This time we've gone for the 270. We wanted that extra bit of coverage across the back, and we absolutely love that. And Dean and his team, we think, legends. They're making quality product. They're now a global brand, and they're out of the sunny coast here. Also up there, we've got McCormacks storage. These are new products to the industry. And as I mentioned, 75 years in the making, this family business in Sandgate. And so we've stuck with those guys. They've got the storage box with the 80-watt solar panel on it. And then they've also got the 35-litre shower box that has MaxTrax compatibility. So we've got 4 MaxTrax up there as well on top of the water storage. There is a Rhino rack shovel, and we have just used that. We ventured out onto Tiwa, and let's just say we weren't helping someone else, we were getting all the help. We were completely belly down. That's coming up in an episode. Lots of fun. We're learning as we go, aren't we, Katie? All right, as well as the shovel, right in the center, we have got our Starlink Mini in a Boss aluminium bracket. Fantastic, and we're loving now having the Starlink full-time, running on 12 volt out of the vehicle as we're journeying around. We think this is going to be an absolute game changer for us. Okay, that came in at $10,305 for everything up there on the roof rack. Next, we move down into the back here, and again, since our journey commenced, we have been partnered with MSA, and their gear has never failed us. It's again an Australian company, Gold Coast family. These guys are awesome. Shane, Matt, and the rest of the team there supplying us with storage solutions that are simple, effective, and not only that, they will last the life of your adventures. Now, alongside the drawers, we've got the power drop-down slide, we've got power mirrors, we've got a fridge barrier, we've got the cargo barrier. All of this kit, including the Bushman fridge, again, an Australian family story. Look up the Bushman fridge story. It has been tried and tested and trusted by not only the caravan industry, but the four-wheel drive industry for over 40 years. We love this, that we've gone to an Australian family again. And thanks to McCormacks for introducing us to Bushmans. Now, all of that kit in the back here, $10,400 worth of gear. Now, that includes the fridge. You're looking at $1,500 for the fridge. Now let's move into under the drawers. This is where the majority of the labour was spent. As we mentioned in the back end here, almost 60 hours in labour. Underneath these drawer system, again, if you haven't seen part 1 of the build series, go and watch that and see the intricate detail that has gone into not only designing but fabricating the fittings to make this literally a one-piece module. Underneath there, we've got the Victron Smart Solar Controller, the Red Arc Inverter, the Garmin switches. We've got 2 of those with 6 channels on each. We've got the ARB twin compressor and tank. We've got McCormacks, their Power Up lithium battery, twin 110 amp hour lithium batteries, giving us a total of 220 amp hours of lithium power underneath the drawers. That came in at $9,200 worth of gear. Okay guys, we're on to the last couple of products here. We've got the Carbon 12,000 pound winch that we did use down there the other day on the beach. And again, that's coming up in another episode. Plus GME products, another Australian brand, Australian manufactured product that we think is a no-brainer. If you can support Oz, then you should. We've had the GME products hardwired into our 79 series as well as a 5-watt handheld. Well, we're running that here in the 300 series as well, because we know when you need the reliability, you can count on it every time. And that's what you need if you're looking at doing any kind of touring around Australia, particularly if you're going to get remote or off-grid or off-road. All right, that was $1,650 for that Carbon winch and the hardwired GME UHF radio. Now that total amount, drum roll please, Katie. $198,055. That is exactly what we also insured our vehicle for. 2 things to note here. That does not include the insurance cost. Now, I am not an insurance expert, nor am I here to give insurance advice, but I can tell you that we are insured by Club 4x4. Now, I think it's a misconception that Club 4x4 only do 4-wheel drive enthusiasts. They also do caravans and their product is incredible. Do your own research, guys, but if you need insurance that is going to match the adventure that you throw at it, we cannot speak highly enough about Club 4x4. And if you're towing a van, read your PDS. That's the product disclosure statement for all of the fine print to see what actually is covered and what isn't covered. But if you are looking to get serious about going off-road around Australia, that's who we'd recommend, Club 4x4. And the other thing that I haven't included in this build is the labour component. Now, the labour component will vary depending on who you go to and what level of detail and gear you want to put in your vehicle. As a rough guide, if you were going to go to this much detail, then know that you're looking at anywhere between 100 and 120 hours. So $15,000, that's probably where you're going to sit at with the labour costs. So there you go, guys. $198,000 is where we've finished up with this build. And I think there's still a couple of things to come. But for now, that is plenty for us to be paying back. We do get asked, you know, why would you go and spend that sort of money on a vehicle? And it's so out of reach for most Australians. We would beg to differ. I don't think that is actually quite true, especially if you look at it from our situation. We don't have bricks and mortar. We don't have a home. This is our home. This is our complete life here that you're looking at, and we love it. We would not change it for the world. But as I said, it doesn't necessarily fit everyone, and that's okay. But if you are looking to genuinely tour around Australia and you're looking to do it full time and you want to do it in obviously comfort, but with the confidence and the peace of mind that when you need stuff to work, it's going to work every time, then this is the build for you. Then yes, certainly go and see the guys at McCormacks. Bodie and his team, these guys, their attention to detail, we've said it through the whole build series, are second to none. And no, this is not an ad. This is genuinely a family business that are Australian, that have given it a crack and nailed it. And that's exactly what we're trying to do as well. Just share the adventure, share the experience, share exactly what we've done and what a build like this would cost, so that it might help you make some informed decisions. And as we go along, we'll let you know if anything breaks, fails, or doesn't live up to the recommendation that we have certainly bought into. Guys, I hope that helps you on your travels. Next week, we're back on the road, baby. And we're excited about that because, as Katie says, that's when she likes me best, is when the wheels are rolling. We can't wait to share that with you. For now, dream big and look after your family and travel safe. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly magazine articles and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family and happy trails.